Forget oatmeal, forget grits. This morning we're doing breakfast the Mexican way. We're talking tacos filled with eggs, beans, chorizo, machaca, and whatever else the taquero decides is for breakfast. So here's the plan. We have 4 hours to eat as many different breakfast-style tacos as humanly possible. And our first stop is right behind me. Quiero probar varios tacos. El chanfaina, ¿qué es?
Es víscera de res, como un corazón.
Ah, okay. Es corazón y como pulmón. Why start your morning with pancakes, bacon, and eggs when you can start it with tongue, blood sausage, chicharrón, pork skin, machaca, basically dried beef, huevo con chorizo, heart, and lung. That is how you start a morning. We need to buy some Tums. We're gonna need to buy some Tums. Super tender, super flavorful. I know the idea of eating tongue seems very strange and foreign, quite literally, to a lot of you. Give it a shot. It's delicious. It's stewed, so it's slow cooked. It's super tender, very juicy. You would never know you're eating a tongue. I mean, we eat weirder foods. It's just not like in our culture. It's got beans, it's got avocado, it's got flavor. Machaca, dried shredded beef. Lengua taco, it didn't need anything on it. It didn't need any lime, it didn't need onion. It was just packed with flavor. This one I feel like is a little bit more of a safer option. Like if you're just afraid to try anything, you can go with the machaca. It does have egg in it as well. Not a lot of egg, but it does have some egg. I did not try this salsa. That was a really bad idea. Here goes nothing. Simple, fresh, delicious. But so far the lingua is better. Left we have blood sausage, chicharrón, egg with chorizo, and heart and lung. What do you think? What should we go with?
Heart and lung.
Heart and lung.
And
okay.
lung.
Heart and lung. This is chanfaina. That's the name of it here in Mexico, amigos. Is it chanfaina, heart and lung.
Is it hearty? Get it?
It definitely tasted more organy than meaty.
Okay.
The lingua tasted juicy, tender, packed with flavor. The machaca was drier, but tasted fresher. The chanfaina, the heart and lung, if I had to use one word, chewy. I don't think I'm gonna eat more of that one. It just wasn't, that one was not for me.
A little too hearty.
A little too hearty for me. That's a heavy way to start the breakfast. It's probably really good for you. It's probably packed full of iron and all sorts of nutrients.
Arteries.
Speaking of which, let's move on to moronga, blood sausage. Can I just get some bacon and eggs? Put some onion on there, lots and lots of lime. We're gonna need a lot of sausage. Salsa. We're gonna need a lot of salsa. Moronga. It's not bad, but it's not good.
I'm not near as adventurous as Greg when it comes to trying tacos. And to me, moronga sounds like a style of dance. You have salsa, you have, what's the other one? Like cumbia. You can dance the banda.
Machaca sounds like one too. These are just styles of dance.
You can dance the machaca and the moronga, okay?
There's also the bachaca. Am I making things up?
Yes.
Clearly we don't know dances. I need something a little more familiar. This is egg with chorizo. I like the little dollop of avocado on there. I feel like we need to use the word dollop more often. Classic. You can't go wrong with that. Love the dollop. Love the tortilla. Egg is delicious. I'm gonna put a little salsa on there, a little onion. In my opinion, not as flavorful as the machaca or the lengua, but it's a classic. This is, if you just want to stay super safe, you're afraid to try anything, I would do this one. And finally, from our first stop, chicharrón, which is pork skin. It's fried, right? Chicharrón is always fried?
Yeah.
I hope so. We are ending our first stop on a high note. This is delicious. The chicharrón, you know, it's pork skin put into a huge, huge, how would you say it?
Frying pan?
A huge frying pan, not a frying pan, it's not even a pan. It's usually like this massive cauldron out on the streets. So this is about to make perfect sense. Okay, imagine the skin off of the chicken at KFC. You know how it's got that kind of like greasy, crispy, oily flavor? It's like slightly seasoned, a little salty. You can almost just like taste the oil and everything that it cooked in. Imagine a taco with KFC chicken skin. Does that sound good to you? It sounds good to me.
I'm gonna forgo all of the blood, heart, lungs, skin. I'm extremely pregnant. And actually, that's just my excuse. I don't think I would ever try those things with being pregnant. You can use as an excuse for pretty much anything. I'm gonna try machaca. I think this might be my first time to ever have machaca.
I think so.
Which is sad and disappointing.
What are you looking for?
Scary parts, I feel like I'm one of the, I feel like there are TikToks about people like me that picks out like every bite that doesn't look perfect, but actually it all looks pretty good. Maybe back here there were some scarier bites, but like my bite is gonna be, just shut up. Machaca. That's super good. I'm not a huge fan of meat typically, but I like, because I'm just starting to dabble in meat in Mexico. I know that also is disappointing. I like things like carnitas, which are like really dry, some birria, but without any fat. To me, this is really good because it's like it's dried shredded beef, so there's nothing scary, there's no fat. I know I'm super boring. That's really good. I feel like I could see eating this once a week in place of a bacon, egg, and cheese breakfast taco like we have in Texas. Turn that off.
Could you please show us the difference between being pregnant and extremely pregnant?
Well, if you're pregnant, you're just like, you're like cute. If you're extremely pregnant, you're beyond cute.
It's like,
Yeah.
like, should she be out of the house? Is that how you feel?
That's how I feel. Yep, that's about it. Wait.
Oh. I like this place. We've never been here before. This is a restaurant Candora. I don't know if I should say it. Restaurant Candora. Restaurant Candora. Candora's restaurant. 6 tacos. We just opened up Candora's box.
Oh my gosh.
In all seriousness, I really like this place. It feels very, there's no other foreigners here. I don't know if everybody here is necessarily a local. There might be some Mexican vacationers. I saw several, let's just say gringos, stop by, look at the menu, and then I think they saw heart and lung tacos and they left. So, if you want local, come to Pandoras. We've got 3 hours left. Let's head to stop number 2. Before we hit the next taco spot, let me show you a place that would make the perfect home base for a trip like this. We're staying in a spot booked through Lifestyle Properties PV, and it's the perfect home base for this taco mission. It's clean, the kitchen's well stocked, and we're walking distance to both tourist favorites and local gyms. I can't decide which I like better. This view or this view. I think I might go this view in the morning to watch the sunrise, and this view in the evening for the sunsets. Living room, dining room, kitchen, even a painting of a taco stand. Not just any taco stand, Marisma fish tacos. Bedroom number 1 with another balcony, an office with more views. Bedroom number 2, of course, with more views. Not to mention a tennis court, 5 different pools, a gym, and a little thing called the beach. Lifestyle Properties PV has an incredible selection of homes and condos all across Vallarta's hotspots. The Zona Romantica, Cinco, the Hotel Zone, Conchas Chinas, you name it. You can find all of their properties on Airbnb, or you can save some money by booking directly on their website. I'll drop all the info down below in the description. Time to eat some more tacos. Spot number 2, Tacos Jimmy. Hola, buenos días. Gracias. Ajá.
Arrachera, es beef. Allá, mija, es franco. Arrachera, chorizo, chicharrón, campechanos. Campechano es combinado, un chorizo con una asada.
Ajá.
¿Verdad? Y hay buche y al día, que son de pork, carnitas.
Ok. ¿Hay birria o no?
Birria no, hasta mañana.
Hasta mañana.
Hasta mañana hay birria.
Ok. Entonces, si no hay birria, si pruebo un taco de buche, al día es de puerco.
Es porquito, carnitas.
Ok. Y un taco de al día.
Un taco del día y un taco de buche.
Sí.
¿Y para la señora?
¿Y
¿O metas uno y uno?
Sí.
Porque nomás abre la de este lado, la puerta de este lado. O quieres ponerte acá en la cochera esta, de acá en la segunda cochera no se mueve. Ahí no hay entrada ni salida. Hey.
¿Ese es el buche?
Ese es el buche.
Ok.
Ese es el buche. Y esa es carnitas.
Ok.
Ya.
El buche parece como tripa.
Tripa.
Ajá.
Tiene el mismo sabor casi.
Sí.
A mí me das 3 de estos. Sí. Con botito y... Ajá.
¿Pero no es igual que tripa o sí?
No, pero tiene casi el mismo sabor.
Ok.
No es tripa. Pero también es vientre,
Ok. Interesante. ¿Cuál?
Esto es al día.
Al día.
Esto es al día.
Al día, no ardía.
Al día.
Al principio pensé ardilla.
Ardilla.
Bueno,
Sí se escucha como ardilla.
Sí, ardilla. Bueno, mis tíos comen ardilla. Sí.
Greg's being really weird right now. I don't know what was in his blood sausage at the first place, but his dad jokes are worse than ever before. Sorry, we all have to be a part of it.
I love this place already. Haven't even had a bite. These are my kind of people. We've got buche, which really looks like tripa. This looks like intestines.
Or octopus.
Pero buche no es tripa, ¿verdad? Pero ¿cómo es diferente? Tripa is the intestines. The buche is more like the fat around the stomach, more like pork belly. I gotta Google it. Pig stomach. There we go. That's what Google tells me. Google tells me this is pig stomach. And Jimmy has assured me this is a common Mexican breakfast taco. God damn. That is hot. Piping hot. Come on, Jimmy. That is so hot. It's fresh. It's fresh. I've never felt something. Never felt like this before. Buche. You know what? Buche. Can y'all see that? Pig stomach? Comment below a better translation for buche. Okay. Okay, buche.
¿De tomar? Hay agua en la
Tiene todo. Un 7. Gracias.
Vamos. Gracias.
Fun fact, 7-Up in Mexico, I think they just call it 7, and it has no calories. So they say. Buche. Getting similar to bacon, like a little bit of bacon flavor, which is not a bad thing, obviously. First flavor I'm loving from this is the grilled onions. That sets apart this taco from other tacos. It's the actual meat, the buche, is good. Which just looking at it, it does not look appetizing. I mean, let's be honest, that does not look appetizing. I think saying it tastes like bacon is a little bit of a stretch, but that's the closest thing I can taste that I can think of. I like it. I like it. This is al dia, which is, the internet tells me similar to pork belly. Jimmy tells me this is more like the rib area of the pork. Carnitas. Just think carnitas from the ribs. Ooh. Look at that. It looks crispy. It looks fatty. It looks juicy. Oh yeah. And it's melting in your mouth. You gotta get one.
Conéctate, soy Karen Morales, contigo. Tom Cruise estuvo en México, sí, así como lo oyes, y es que él asistió a la premier de Misión Imposible, Sentencia Final, donde fue en el Auditorio Nacional de la CDMX. Él demostró...
Really shouldn't be filling myself up with another al dia taco, because we're on a mission to try as many different types of tacos as we can. But I had to. It was too delicious not to get another one. I had to take this opportunity. It's really rare that we're like in this neighborhood. So I had to do it. Problem is, they're huge. I don't know if you can tell how big they are. God dang it, Jimmy. That is hot. That is a lot of things. Light is most certainly not one of them. They're so heavy. Sí, yeah, gracias. But so good. There's so much flavor in that. I'm slowing down, like I can feel my body shutting down a little bit. I can feel like the grease and oil and everything starting to... This is a horrible way to start the day. To be quite frank, this is a great way. I don't know when would be a good time to eat this. All the time would be a good time, but also none of the time. I feel great and terrible at the same time. Eight tacos, and I'm feeling every single one of them. We have many more tacos to come. Note for our watchers, for our viewers, for our watchers, for our followers.
These guys.
Note for you all, y'all, yous guys. Birria here at Jimmy's, Monday, Wednesday, Friday. If you come on a Thursday, get the al dia. If you come on a Monday, try the birria. Stop number 3. Gracias. Para mí, 2 tacos de barbacoa y un taco de birria. Okay.
Barbacoa, birria.
Gracias.
Barbacoa, birria.
Sí, no, está bien.
Salsas.
Birria.
This is different kind of salsa.
This one is different?
It's more spicy.
Okay. Birria and barbacoa. Birria, we've got, this is slow-cooked beef, slow-cooked lamb. This is cooked like in a big, they put it in a big pot and basically bury it underneath the, like in the ground. They make a big hole. They put lit charcoal under there. So imagine you put like a grill in the ground and then they put the meat in there, covered with this huge plant leaves, and then they cover it and slow cook it in the ground. We're gonna start with birria, but I'm most looking forward to the barbacoa. Hard shell taco. The meat is really tender and juicy, and it's all held together in there in this hard shell taco. And there's actually 2 layers of taco, so I feel like the double layer really like contains all of the flavor in the taco, so that with each bite you get a little bit of everything. I feel like birria, especially compared to the blood sausage or the chanfaina, which was the heart and lungs, maybe even lingua. Compared to those types of tacos, this one is a much safer route to go. Maybe if you're not familiar with Mexican food, maybe you've never had birria, this is a great place to start. It's tender, it's juicy, it's flavorful, and for some of you out there, the best part is there's nothing weird about it. For my 10th and final taco, barbacoa, slow-cooked lamb. It looks a little lonely. I need to put something in there. It looks like it needs something, right? A little salt. Some salsa. And onion. Siempre con todo. This barbacoa tastes much leaner than other barbacoas I've had before that were the estilo Hidalguense. That's hard to say. Hidalgo style. Hidalgo. The Hidalgo style barbacoa. This one's not as greasy as other tacos I've had. It tastes really lean. And I was afraid it was going to be too dry, but with a touch of salsa on there, it really has an interesting flavor. It's typically interesting when it comes to food. It might not be such a good thing, but I'm just struggling to find the right word for it. How would you describe it?
Wow. Let me try just the meat, because Greg put a hefty amount of salsa on there. That's good. This tastes like roast to me. I don't know. Like, my mom growing up would cook roast. We called it roast beast. I don't think it was really made from a beast. But now that I think about it, I don't even know what it was. Roast beast. With potatoes and carrots, like slow cooked, kind of like in a stew. That's what this tastes like to me.
Whew. 10 different tacos. We had sheep, we had pork, we had beef, we had heart, lungs, tongues. We had blood sausage. We had a little bit of everything today. My favorite was the al dia, the carnitas. That's a taco I'll be thinking about for a long time. We were on a mission to try every single type of taco here in Mexico. We've made quite a dent between the breakfast tacos we had today, from the seafood tacos we had several videos prior. But my question, amigos, which breakfast tacos did we leave out that are still available in Mexico? I don't have room to eat them today, but if it exists in Mexico, we're gonna eat it. Oh, let's try that again. I feel like it. But if it exists in Mexico, we're gonna eat it. Oh man.
It got worse.
I don't know if y'all think we're funny. I think we're funny.
Yeah, we all think you're funny. Bye. Bye. He's walking home.
What's that?